Hello everyone, I'm Z from Susan's family. Today, I'm bringing you the Fangjin cardigan from the Chinese aesthetics series. This garment comes in two sizes. The crochet method for different sizes is basically the same, but the number of stitches and rows are different. The garment includes the yoke, the back piece, the front pieces and the edging. First, work the yoke. Next, work the back piece. Then work the front pieces from each side. Finally, work the edging. First, let's learn about the yoke and back piece. The video mainly uses the smaller size as an example for the explanation. Special cases for the larger size will be explained separately. The yoke starts with the required number of chain spaces. Then, work in rows along the starting chain spaces. After that, go ahead with the back piece. For easier explanation, we divide the yoke into the left sleeve, the back piece, the right sleeve, and these four interval groups. You can see that, except for the interval groups, the other three parts meet increased stitches on both sides. We need follow the arrows to read the chart. For example, row 1 is read from right to left. Row 2 is read from left to right. Alternate towards the back. Now, please watch my demonstration. It should be noted that the yarn I'm using for this demonstration is random. For specific yarn, color schemes and hook size, please refer to its details page and the paper chart. Let's begin. Chain 3 first. Don't make them too tight. Then, work a double crochet into the loop of first chain. A chain space was done. To make the second one, chain 3. Work a double crochet into the stitch of double crochet below. The second one was done. Repeat until you have the required number. Keep it neither too tight nor too loose. It's okay to be slightly loose. All chain spaces were done. Ignore its number. Focus on the method. After that, for easier working, follow the chart and mark the corresponding chain spaces. Like this. If you don't have stitch markers, you can substitute with safety pins or paper clips. These two mark the beginning and ending of left sleeve. These two mark the beginning and ending of back piece. These two mark the beginning and ending of right sleeve. After marking them, start working row 1. The beginning part is the interval group. Chain 3. As one double crochet, turn the work like this. One double crochet into the first chain space. Chain 2. 1 double crochet into the next chain space. Chain 2. In the next chain space, 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Then chain 2. 1 double crochet into the next chain space. Chain 2. 2 double crochets into the next chain space. Now, work the left sleeve. 1 double crochet into the first chain space. Chain 2. 2 double crochets into next each chain space. And chain 2 between them. Chain 2. 1 double crochet into the last chain space of left sleeve. After that, this part is another interval group. 2 double crochets into the next chain space. Chain 2. 1 double crochet into the next chain space. Chain 2. In the next chain space, 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Chain 2. 1 double crochet into the next chain space. Chain 2. The next chain space is also the first chain space of the back piece. Work 2 double crochets. After that, begin working the back piece, 1 double crochet into the same chain space. Next, 2 double crochets into each chain space. And chain 2 between them. One double crochet into the last chain space. After that, the first 2 double crochets of the interval group are worked into the last chain space of back piece. Continue to finish this interval group, the right sleeve and the last interval group. Finish this row by yourself. Now, row 1 of the sample is completed. Treat the right side of row 1 as the right side of the entire piece. Go ahead with row 2. This row is worked on the wrong side. Chain 3. Turn to the wrong side. Note, when looking at the row from the wrong side, The stitches correspond to the braids on the left top. One double crochet into the second stitch. Chain 2. In the chain space of this group, 3 double crochets, 3 chains and 3 double crochets. After that, chain 2. In these 2 double crochets, correspondingly make 2 double crochets. At the right sleeve part, chain 1 first. Then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. You increased 1 stitch here. Then work the same stitches as below, which means alternating 2 chains and 2 double crochets. End symmetrically as the beginning, which means working 2 double crochets into this stitch. Then chain 1. The right sleeve part is completed. For the same row, the increases on both sides of the left and right sleeves and back piece are identical. There are 2 double crochets at the beginning and ending of each interval group. Next, follow the chart and complete the rest of this row. The last double crochet is worked into the top 2 strands of the turning chain, which is the adjacent chain of the stitch below. If you can't find it, the near one is okay. Now row 2 of the sample is done. Go ahead with row 3, chain 3. Turn to the right side. One double crochet into the second stitch. Chain 2. Then, work a DC3 tog on the next 3 double crochets. That means work an unclosed double crochet into each of these 3 stitches. Then yarn over and pull through all. A DC3 tog is completed. Chain 2. In the chain space, 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Then chain 2. Next, another DC3 tog. Chain 2. A double crochet into each of next 2 double crochets below. Move on to the left sleeve part. Chain 2. A double crochet into each of next 2 double crochets below. Chain 2. Go ahead with the same stitches as below. End symmetrically as the beginning. Next, follow the chart to finish this row. The final double crochet is always worked into the top 2 strands of the turning chain. Now, row 3 of the sample is completed. The remaining part of yoke, except for the stitches in last row of the middle 2 interval groups, are different. The rest is just repeating rows 2 and 3. For the left and right sleeves and the back piece, do an increase on both sides. On rows 4 and 7. When increasing, just work 1 double crochet into the chain space, then chain 2. The increase pattern repeats every 6 rows. Kindly measure the size after a few rows. If it differs too much from what's marked in the chart, then need to adjust your tension or change the hook size and start over. Follow the chart until to the second to last row of the yoke. After that, I'll show you how to work the last row by a sample. Because of the different stitches in the last row for the middle 2 interval groups, the last row is crocheted on the wrong side. Work normally until you finish the right sleeve part. Once finished, you need to adjust the stitches for this interval group. First, a double crochet into each of next 2 stitches. Chain 4. Then 1 single crochet into this double crochet. Chain 2. Another single crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 4. A double crochet into each of next 2 double crochets. The interval group is finished. The next interval group is same as here. For the last interval group, work it normally. Follow the chart to complete this row. After that, don't cut the yarn. Just secure the loop temporarily. To prevent slippage, you can hold it by a stitch marker. That's all for the yoke. Next, we'll crochet the back piece. To make it easier to explain, divide the back piece into two sections. The first section is the front-back difference. After it, go ahead with the second section. This means crochet together with the beginning and ending interval groups and the middle area. Please watch my demonstration. First, work row 1 of the front-back difference. Regardless of size, row 1 is always worked on the right side. Find the first stitch of the yoke's back piece. Here, I'll use the small size as an example. The beginning and ending stitch of the back piece is a chain. For the large size, the beginning and ending stitch of the back piece is a double crochet. Join the yarn into the first stitch. For the small size, we can join the yarn directly into this chain space. For the large size, join the yarn in the corresponding double crochet stitch. To make it easier to watch, I'll demonstrate with a different color yarn. Chain 3. Follow the chart to work this row until finish the back piece. After that, leave the remaining part unworked. Work rows 2 and 3 back and forth. Now I've completed row 3. Move on to row 4. Join the beginning and ending of this row to the sleeves on either side. Chain 3. Turn to the wrong side. Find a stitch on the edge of the same side sleeve. For the small size, this stitch is a chain. Slip stitch into this chain space. For the large size, slip stitch into the corresponding stitch. Once finished, continue to crochet this row normally. After completing the last double crochet, slip stitch into the edge stitch on the same side of the sleeve. Once completed, fasten off. That's all for the front-back difference. Move on to the second section. We start from where the yoke ends. Start with row 1. The interval group is same as before. Repeat every 2 rows. Work this interval group first. Once completed, work a DC2 tog at the beginning of the middle grid group. For the smaller size, an unclosed double crochet into each of next 2 stitches. For the larger size, an unclosed double crochet into each of next stitch and chain space. Once completed, yarn over, and pull through all. This is a DC2 tog. From here on, except for the turning chain, whenever pointing to a chain, you can work into the chain space. The rest are worked in the corresponding stitches. Work even in the corresponding stitches in the middle. At the end, work another DC2 tog. Here, work into the top 2 threads of the turning chains. Once completed, finish off the remaining interval group. Row 1 of second section is finished. Move on to row 2. Start with the group as usual. After that, you reach the middle section. Work a TR cluster at the beginning. That is, work an unclosed treble crochet in the corresponding position. Yarn over twice. Then, work an unclosed double crochet in the corresponding position. Next, yarn over, and pull through all. A TR cluster is completed. Go ahead. Until finish the last chain of the middle group. After that, work a TR cluster symmetrically as beginning. That means first work an unclosed double crochet into this chain space. Then, work an unclosed treble crochet into the DC2 tog stitch. Finally, yarn over, and pull through all. This TR cluster is also completed. Continue and finish this row. And follow the chart to finish all the back piece. Note: for the last row, there are changes in the stitches on both sides. After completing it, fasten off. Weave in ends along the texture on the wrong side. And that's all for the back piece. Next, work the front pieces. The groups for both front pieces are identical. Both work in rows. On the edge, like this. To minimize breaking the yarn, we can break the yarn after finishing the second to last row of the left front piece. Then, without breaking the yarn after completing all the rows of the right front piece, crochet along the edge. When you reach the left front piece, and finish its last row. And continue to crochet along the edge. Finally, crochet along the cuff separately. Let's start with the left front piece. Work single crochets along this edge for row 1. You can refer to the chart of right front piece. They're same for both sides. You'll notice that, for the small size, 20 single crochets every 9 rows for row 1. Just follow this rule, and work single crochets along the edge. Finally, work another single crochet at the beginning position. Row 1 is worked on the wrong side, therefore, for the right front piece, start from the neckline side. For the left front piece, start from the bottom. Now, let me demonstrate. Now work row 1 of the left front piece. Turn to the wrong side. First, join the yarn into these strands at this corner. Chain 1. 1 single crochet where you joined the yarn. in the same row along the side. Another single crochet. You can pick up a few strands along the edge, or work into this hole. Follow the corresponding rule to work single crochets along the edge. Ignore the stitches number of my sample. Complete all the single crochets in this row. Note: at the end, one single crochet where you began. After that, check the stitch count. Row 1 is finished. Move on to row 2. This row is worked on the right side. Read the chart from right to left. Chain 1, turn to the right side. 1 single crochet in the edge stitch. Then a single crochet into each of next 4 stitches. After completing, chain 5. Skip 1 stitch below. Correspondingly make 9 single crochets. Next, starting from these 5 chains, repeat these stitches. After completing the ending 5 chains, skip 1 stitch. Perfectly correspondingly make 5 single crochets. Row 2 is completed. Continue with row 3. Start by 5 chains. Turn to the wrong side. Beginning from the second stitch, correspondingly make 3 single crochets. After completing, on the next chain space, 1 single crochet, 5 chains and 1 single crochet. After completing, starting from the second stitch on the left, correspondingly make 3 single crochets. Then chain 5. Next, starting from the first single crochet, repeat these stitches. Mindful, after each set of 5 chains is completed, skip 1 stitch below. After finishing these 3 single crochets at the end, chain 2. Then 1 double crochet into the edge stitch. Row 3 is finished. Continue with row 4. Start by 5 chains. Turn to the right side. 1 single crochet into the next chain space. Then 11 treble crochets into the next chain space. The treble crochet need yarn over twice. Once completed, in the next chain space, 1 single crochet, 5 chains and 1 single crochet. Beginning from these treble crochets. Repeat these stitches. After the last treble crochet is completed, 1 single crochet into the edge chain space. 2 chains. 1 double crochet into the third chains, 2 strands of turning chains. If you can't find it, an approximation will do. Row 4 is finished. Continue with row 5. Start by 5 chains. Turn the work. 1 single crochet into the next chain space. Then for each treble crochet, correspondingly make single crochets. For the chain spaces, 1 single crochet, 5 chains and 1 single crochet. After completing the single crochet into last treble crochet, 1 single crochet into the edge chain space, 2 chains, then 1 double crochet into the third chain. Row 5 is finished. Continue with row 6, chain 1, turn your work. 1 single crochet into the edge double crochet stitch, 2 chains, 1 single crochet into the next chain space. Next, for these 11 single crochets, work corresponding single crochets in the middle 9 stitches. For the chain spaces, work the same stitches as below. Continue to complete this row. Now I've finished row 6. Next, row 7 is mostly single crochets and chains. Rows 8 to 11. The middle stitch sequence is the same as rows 4 to 7, but all the groups are staggered. Starting from row 4, it's an 8-row pattern repeat. Work until the 4th row from the end, which is completing row 31. After finishing, I'll use the sample to demonstrate row 32. Ignore its rows. Start by 5 chains. Turn your work. Make a T or 2 bobble into the next chain space. That means making 2 unclosed treble crochets in the chain space. Then yarn over, pull through all. This is a TR2 bobble. Chain 2. In the same spot, make another TR2 bobble. Then chain 2. In the next chain space, 1 single crochet, 5 chains and 1 single crochet. Then chain 2. In the next chain space, make 4 of these bobbles. After each bobble, chain 2. Next, starting from this single crochet, repeat these stitches. End in the edge chain space with 1 bobble. 2 chains. Then another bobble. One chain. Finally, make 1 treble crochet. Row 32 is finished. Continue with row 33. Chain 1, turn your work. 1 single crochet in the edge stitch. 7 chains, 1 single crochet in the next chain space. In the next chain space, 1 single crochet. Five chains and 1 single crochet. Chain 1. 1 single crochet into the next chain space. 1 chain. Follow the chart to work single crochets and chains to complete this row. Then fasten off. That's all for the first 33 rows of left front piece. Next, refer to the demonstration for the left front piece. Follow the chart to complete the first 33 rows of right one. After completing, don't cut the yarn. Follow the chart to finish row 34. At the beginning and end of row 34, make 1 slip stitch. Now my sample has finished the last row of right front piece. Don't cut the yarn. Next, along this edge, crochet single crochets. Refer to the chart for the specific stitches. After these single crochets are completed, you reach the position for the left front piece. Continue to complete the last row of the left front piece. After completing, Continue to work single crochets along the bottom edge. Finish with a slip stitch and fasten off. That completes the front piece and the edging around it. Next, crochet the edging on both cuffs. They're worked on the right side. I'll demonstrate using the left cuff as an example. First, find the front-back difference on the left cuff. Join the yarn at row 1's edge of the front-back difference. Chain 1. 1 single crochet where you joined the yarn. 1 more single crochet along the same row edge. Then crochet a CH3 picket. That means chain 3. Then slip stitch into the front loop of this stitch and the left strand. This is a CH3 picket. Go ahead, 2 single crochets along this row's edge. One single crochet into next row's edge. Then 1 picket. Next, after every 3 stitches, crochet a picket. For my sample, I'll skip picots. In your actual work, continue as normal. 1 more single crochet at this row's edge. Then 2 single crochets at the 4th row's edge. Don't forget to crochet the picots. When done, refer to the chart. Correspondingly, make the single crochets and picots. Complete this round. After finishing everything, slip stitch into the beginning single crochet and fasten off. Crochet the right cuff in the same way. That's all for the edging of cuffs. Now, that's all for this garment. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.